Candace. It's Lynette. How are you?
Hi, Lynette. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm great.
Well, thank you so much for joining me once again. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Where are you based?
I'm near Sacramento.
Oh, very nice. Okay, perfect.
Where does buying a home rank in Americans' overall financial goals?
Buying a home is actually one of the top 4 goals for Americans, according to a recent Chase survey. It ranks right up there with saving for retirement. So we know a lot of people all across the country are still interested in home ownership.
And with the emergence of technology, how are consumers' home buying habits changing?
Well, with the rise of technology and social media and all things digital, we've seen a huge shift in the home buying process in 2 dramatic ways. First of all, a lot of people are starting the process on their own as do-it-yourselfers. They're looking for homes with their laptops, with their desktop computers, with their mobile devices, without the help of a realtor. And that's fine on the front end, but on the back end, I definitely encourage you to get a professional involved. Another way, though, that technology is impacting the home buying process is how we look at home ownership. According to the Chase survey, 3 out of 4 home buyers say that they do not plan to live in their homes for the long term. And a lot of this is because of what we see on social media, the fact that we're so plugged in all the time, so connected. We have this kind of fear of missing out mentality because of what we see on Facebook and Instagram. And so a lot of us are constantly searching for the next best thing, including the next best home.
Definitely. And what influences consumer home buying and selling decisions?
I think for many Americans, part of what influences the home buying decision and even the home selling decision is what's going on in their personal life or their professional life. Certainly some people are getting married, so maybe they're thinking about buying a home together. Other people might be expanding their family, having a baby, thus the need for a bigger house or to buy a home in the first place. And then job considerations come into play as well. Some people might say, hey, I'm going to relocate and go someplace else across the country, put down roots, buy a home there because of my job.
Is there a sense of urgency to buy before interest rates increase this year?
For so many people who are considering buying a home, the interest rate outlook is definitely a consideration in the home buying decision. The good news, though, is that even though economists expect interest rates to rise in 2016, we're not expected to see a huge, sharp rise in rates. Rather, it's expected to be kind of a slow and steady tick upward in interest rates. But still, interest rates are at historically low levels, right around 4% or so for the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage.
And how are looming higher rates impacting current homeowners' decision to refinance?
I think that a lot of current homeowners are watching interest rates and are thinking about whether or not they should refinance or perhaps buy a new home. For those who are considering refinancing, and 38% of those surveyed by Chase said that they were thinking about getting a home equity loan or home equity line of credit, most of them are thinking about making improvements to their existing property. 58% of them said they wanted a HELOC in order to make some kind of home improvement. So the idea that we might have slightly higher interest rates in the near term, it really isn't dissuading a lot of prospective home buyers as well as existing homeowners.
And do you have any advice for people who are looking to save to buy their first home in the next couple of years?
I do. I think that you should save early and often. You'll need to be aggressive in terms of having a sufficient down payment, being able to pay your closing costs and other home-related expenses. We know from the Chase survey that 80% of those polled said that saving for a home while you're in your 20s is a good time to get started. But frankly, even if you're in your 30s or 40s or even older, it's not too late to become a homeowner. You'll also want to do things like check your credit report. You don't want errors in your credit files to prevent you from getting approved for a home loan. And then finally, do get pre-qualified. That'll show potential sellers that you're a serious buyer, and it'll also help you as a prospective homeowner to understand how much home you can afford.
Well, thank you so much for the great advice, Lynette. Where can we go for more information?
Definitely check out chase.com/homebuyers for more tips, video information, as well as the opportunity to get pre-qualified for a home loan.
Well, thank you as always, Lynette. I really appreciate it. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Candy. You too. Take care now.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.